How did your father's fearless attitude shape your own openness to new people and new experiences?
I mean, from the time that I was a little kid, like 4 years old, I'd go to work with my dad, and it was a rule that my dad would literally make me introduce myself as he walked me around to colleagues. He was a president of a junior college, and he had a lot of people that he knew in the where he worked, and there were literally hundreds of people. And so on a Saturday afternoon, he'd go in to get some work done, and I would probably meet 15 or 20 people, in a span of a couple hours. And it was my job to stick my hand out, introduce myself. For a little kid, that kind of scares you, So the fact that you're able to, overcome that fear, and my dad was always one of those guys that was all about relationships and wanting to meet new people. He instilled that in me in like very, very early age. Get over the fear of being who you are and introducing yourself.
That's right. And that carried through into college.
Absolutely. I think college, it was more about the social interactions and getting to know people, whether it was in the class environment or fraternity that I belonged to. That sort of fearlessness of making new friends, and I actually started at one university and moved to another, like in the middle of my college experience. And so that's a pretty big fear, that you have this established group of friends and then you go to another university and start all over. It didn't really faze me, and that probably just made me stronger, because at an early age I was forced to sort of learn to do that.